The letter from the Scoutmaster is very specific. The schools are closed due to the pandemic. Churches may well be too. But that doesn't excuse Scouts from doing their good turns. The Scoutmaster reminded them that they were one of 400,000 boys doing this nationwide. Yes, boys. This letter is 100 years old, written during the flu pandemic in 1920, and things have changed. The Scouts in the middle of this pandemic are girls, part of the first group of young women nationwide to ring the bell as they earned their Eagle Scout rank. None of them were new to scouting.
I was a Girl Scout for about 11 years.
And they enjoyed it, but found
I think what Girl Scouts was offering was a little more arts and craftsy than what I wanted to do, and the things they were doing in like the Cub Scouts that I saw my brother doing were like hands-on, really like fun activities outdoors.
So when the opportunity came, they chose to be groundbreakers.
Well, it's a very big deal, yes.
And all quite reminiscent of a time when making Eagle Scout was front-page news in the local paper.
That was 1954, 66 years ago.
That's when Selby's grandfather, Sid Chipman, became an Eagle Scout. Now that his granddaughter has joined him,
I think it's fantastic. That's where we've been headed, right? For equal rights, and times have changed.
but what Scouts have to accomplish to become Eagles hasn't. They still do all the outdoor activities, the good turns, like placing flags on veterans' graves on Veterans Day, and those special Eagle Scout projects.
My project was a mobile information kiosk for the Guilford Battleground Park.
The projects typically take weeks of planning and days of cutting, measuring, and building.
My project was a wildlife viewing area.
On the Mountain to Sea Trail.
It's a platform, it's a 6x10 platform. It sits across from the Haw River actually, and it has a really beautiful view of the pond.
What I ended up doing is a mini free food pantry for Hope Chapel in downtown Greensboro. So by having my pantry, they can go all hours of the day and night and be able to get the food they need.
All good turns that will have an impact on this generation and maybe the next.
The biggest deal of it is it's going to make a huge impact on young girls, seeing that we were able to do this, and then it'll be easier for them to achieve it because they have someone that they can follow and watch to learn from.
And what they'll learn is that things have changed in big ways and small.
There are merit badges now that never even entered our minds.
Like the ones Alexandra got for robotics and plumbing.
After I finished the merit badge, I actually went home and fixed my leaky shower head. I was able to do it.
And now always prepared.
It was a lot more fun than I thought it would be.
For whatever may come. Bob Buckley, Fox 8 News.